A lot of aggression, just jumping red lights every time they change. We spot so many cars jumping at red lights and going obviously above the speed limit. So simple. Yeah, just come outside. The ones who got power to make the change, come outside, see the reality.
In Birmingham, we've had a culture for years where dangerous driving isn't enforced and there are no repercussions, and unfortunately what we're seeing now is the result of that culture.
Something needs to change, enough is enough, and particularly today because there's been this spate of deaths recently, and particularly because one of them was a 12-year-old boy, and I have a 12-year-old boy, and that just really hit home.
As a pedestrian, I just don't feel safe in Birmingham, particularly with young children, because even if you're crossing where you're supposed to cross or being where you're supposed to be, you don't actually know how cars are going to behave. You can't trust that cars are going to stop at red lights. You can't trust that cars aren't going to drive over from zebra crossings, and particularly when you're with small children, it's terrifying.
Driving into red lights, children or adults can get hurt. They're doing it right there now.
People just aren't thinking enough as they're driving. They're not understanding that they're driving 2 tons of metal that can kill their fellow citizens.
The driving is getting worse rather than better at the moment, and we've got to do better than this. And we've got to, the plans that the council have got to be put in place faster than they are.
I think our roads need to be probably redesigned, and I think we're going to need more safe cycle infrastructure. And if we don't have safe cycling infrastructure, we're not going to see the mode shift to cycling and walking that we really need.